So you got two problems. You got Jalen Hurts, but you got Nick Sirianni. And Nick Sirianni is the biggest problem because he's setting Jalen Hurts up to fail. What's up, guys? Welcome to Philly Halftime. Well, at least we got a win. It looked horrible. Your offense looked terrible. Coaching was bad. The only thing I can say is your defense won you the game. Hands down, it was all in your defense. They got the 2 interceptions. They got the ball when they needed it. You kept their defense out there all day long. Jalen Hurts played terrible. I'm not going to baby him like everybody else is and saying he is the franchise quarterback. He played horrible. He should be thanking the defense for saving his butt. Yes, he has. They padded his stats. So now he got 196 yards. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. Nick Sirianni is not helping Jalen Hurts at all. You need a running game. You don't have a running game. I understand what you're doing. You don't want to do it. You want to have the little passes as runs. But you need to have a running game. You need to run the football. I think our linebackers look better because we were blitzing more. But Nick Sirianni needs to change up his game plan because it's horrible. He's horrible. Jalen Hurts played terrible. If I'm the only one that's going to say it, fine. I'm not going to babyfy him. I don't babyfy people. I'll go after everybody. I don't sit here and just like one person and say, oh, you got to give him more time. You got to give him more time. I don't do that. Jalen Hurts has been playing, and you keep on saying he's a rookie, he's a rookie, he's a rookie. Well, there's sometime you're going to have to say, hey, Jalen Hurts is a problem. And today he was a problem. The only way you won the game is your defense stepped up. You got like 3 interceptions, and you were getting to the quarterback. You were sacking the quarterback. Your defense won you that game. Your special teams with a blocked punt won you that game. Don't sit here and lie to yourselves that Jalen Hurts is great. He has his moments where he looks good, but then he shows you how bad he is, where he throws them to your feet, throws behind you, he never throws it in the right spot. Everybody's just letting him get away with stuff and say, hey, this is it. He's fine. But is he really? I mean, when's enough going to be enough when you really see how he's really playing? Everybody's going to sit here and look at his stats and say, well, his stats say this. Well, my eyes say this. He was horrible. When you go beginning of the game and you go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out 5 times, and lucky we're playing the Panthers. But if anybody else, you went 5 times out, they would have been scoring. And then you give up a safety. Offensive line, I thought held up pretty good. The safety, yeah, that's on Kelsey because he did throw it over his head. But Jalen Hurts, you need to kick that ball out of the end zone, not try to smack it around, because that could have been a touchdown. I had the Eagles winning by like a touchdown. They won by a field goal, but it was an ugly win. Nobody's going to sit here and blame Jalen Hurts and say how bad he was. I don't get it. Hey, if you guys go beat up on Fletcher Cox, if he's doing bad, hey, you'll go beat on everybody except Jalen Hurts. Devontae Smith, he had a fumble. Hey, well, he's a rookie too. But don't beat up on him. No. Hey, you have to hold on to the ball, Devontae Smith. I beat on everybody. It's kind of, that's real easy football, and you guys didn't do it. It's real easy football. Real easy. I mean, you won. But that was an ugly win when you should have been way better. And if you would have been playing anybody else in the first half, you had 3 and out 5 times before you put a freaking point on the board. That's horrible. And you kick a field goal at that because you can't put it in the end zone. But nobody wants to blame Jalen Hurts. I don't understand it. I've been listening to all these reporters and all, and no, everybody's trying to baby Jalen Hurts. I'm not going to babyfy nobody. He was horrible. You got a game. You won. Nick Sirianni, start running the football. You got to get out of this, how you are thinking it's going to work. You need to run the football. I think if you run the football more, it will settle Jalen Hurts down. Your leading rusher can't be the quarterback. Can't be. And I'm tired of Jalen Hurts. He goes to the right, and what's he do? Just throw it out of bounds. It's unreal how everything was going down today. Nobody wants to sit here and blame a quarterback. Your defense, he should be praising the defense and say, you know what, guys? You saved my ass. You just saved me because we would have lost that game by a lot. If the Eagles' defense didn't come up to play, and they've been getting blown out like they have, he would have been really bad. I mean, I would have pulled him. I think Joe Flacco would have been better. Nick Sirianni kept him in. It was really getting me sick. You got to be able. I know everybody wants Jalen Hurts to not fail, but when he's failing, you have to admit it. No Eagle fan wants to see their quarterback fail. They're not rooting for him to fail. People think they want his head. You don't want his head. You want him to do good. But when you're doing terrible, this is week 5. And you think they're calling for his head. You know why they're calling for his head? Because they got a lot of games to watch. And they don't want to see a horrible year. That's why they're calling for his head. They don't want to see a horrible year. Eagles fans think you're going to make the playoffs. And now they look at the team and they know they ain't going to make a playoffs. But they know it needs a change at quarterback. They know it needs to change at quarterback. They know they need. Now, you're not going to change the coaches. Is Nick Sirianni knocking on the door saying, hey, Jeffrey Lurie, he's not throwing the football the way I need him to throw it because I need him to throw it and hit a guy on stride, not at his feet. But nobody wants to blame Jalen Hurts. Nobody. Everybody keeps on praising him. Listen, no Eagles fan wants to see him fail because they want to be in the playoffs. They're hoping he can get out of the slump that he's in. Nick Sirianni, not going to be by you either. Run the football, you idiot. I'm tired of that. Stop the little passes because it looks stupid. And everybody knows what's going to happen. They're already knowing what you're doing. It's not working. Nick Sirianni, you're making Jalen Hurts look bad. You're making the running backs look bad. You're making the whole team look bad because you want to do these little passes all the time. I'm tired of shotgun. You don't always have to be in shotgun. Now, I'm not going to sit here and just smash on Jalen Hurts. Nick Sirianni's terrible. I mean, like I said last week, I'd get Rich Kotite back if I could. And I would still get him. I still think your defensive coordinator is a moron. I think he's an idiot. Well, how do you tell the media, just how do you tell the media that you don't have a scheme? You don't have a game plan. You don't have nothing. You got Fletcher Cox on, what do you want me to do? And everybody's on Fletcher Cox. Like, oh, he's not really getting double teamed, but he has to do more. If the defensive coordinator does not have a scheme, a game plan, and he's like, oh, just go out there. What's he supposed to do? What am I doing here? What do you want me to do? Am I just supposed to just get double teamed and let somebody else get in there? Or you want me to push them off to somebody else? What do you want me to do here? And everybody wants to crush on Fletcher Cox. In 4 games, was he looking good? No. But your defensive coordinator is a problem. Your coaches are too young. Everybody kept on saying, well, the younger is better. Well, guess what? Younger is not always better. Not in playing the game, not as coaches. Your defensive coordinator is not putting their guys in the right positions. They blitz more. I think he made your linebackers look better. I think he needs to blitz more and more and more, and your linebackers will look better. Even though everybody knows how bad the linebackers are, they didn't look as bad because you were blitzing. You were getting to the quarterback. Now, next week, you got Tom Brady. You go 5 and out. You go punt the ball 5 times in the first half. I bet you Tom Brady will show you how to put the ball in the end zone. You ain't going to blame Tom Brady for not putting the ball in the end zone. You'll blame everybody else except Jalen Hurts for not completing a pass. If Don McNabb did not complete 5 times and punted the ball 5 times in the first half in a row, people would want his head. It was 5, man. They had 3 points by halftime. Panthers even got a safety. You know, there's not a lot of safeties that happen in the year. What's it, 2 or 3? Out of the 32 teams, you only get like 3. There's only 3 happens in the whole NFL a year. Now we got to give up one, and I know people don't want to hear it, but the only reason why you won that game was your defense stepped up. Jalen Hurts should be praising them, and Nick Sirianni should be praising that defense. But Nick Sirianni was really bad. You're not running the ball. Everybody knows your scheme. Your defensive coordinator doesn't have a scheme. Doesn't know what he wants to do. How do you tell the media that? I don't understand that part. Even if you don't know a scheme or you don't know what you're gonna do, don't tell your media that you don't have a scheme. You don't have a plan. And everybody's just babyfying people. Stop babyfying them. I'm tired of the babyfying-ness. I'm done with it. It's only 5 games, and everybody wants to babyfy everybody. Nick Sirianni, you're horrible. Stop doing those little passes on the side. Behind Jalen Hurts. And actually, Jalen Hurts throw the football down the field. Run the football so you can stop making Jalen Hurts look so bad. And I'm not saying it's all on Jalen Hurts. Nick Sirianni's making him fail. Sets him up to fail. It's all what I can see. I can see him setting him up for Jalen Hurts to fail. I know you can't do this. I know this is what's going to happen. And you're going to fail. Change your scheme up. Run the football and actually play some football regularly. All you have to do is throw it to your tight ends. You have 2 good ones. 2 good ones. You have Zach Ertz and you have Goddard. You won't throw it to them. You don't throw it to Goddard. You don't throw it to Zach Ertz. When you throw it to Zach Ertz, yeah, Jalen Hurts missed him. Don't blame it all on Zach Ertz. Oh, he should have caught that anyway. That's babyfying Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts did not put that ball near him. Yeah, he got 2 hands on it, and yeah, he should have caught it if you have 2 hands on it. But God, stop blaming everybody because Jalen Hurts threw it away from him. And they're trying to make an outstanding catch. Sometimes you got to blame the quarterback. You do. You got to blame him. Nobody wants to do that. Nick Sirianni, start using your tight ends. Start using your running backs. It's getting sickening because you're setting Jalen Hurts up to fail. You are setting him up to fail. And you're the problem. I can only blame Jalen Hurts for so much what I've seen, but you are setting him up to fail. There's nothing around it. If it wasn't for your defense, and I don't know how they do it when your defensive coordinator don't even have a scheme or a game plan how to play the game. So you might as well give all the Eagles defense a praise and a bow. But Nick Sirianni, you are the problem. You're another problem. So you got 2 problems. You got Jalen Hurts, but you got Nick Sirianni. And Nick Sirianni is the biggest problem because he's setting Jalen Hurts up to fail. He's not putting them in the right positions. Your defensive coordinator not putting guys up in the right positions. We would have lost that game if it was anybody else. Because you don't give up the ball. You don't punt the ball 5 times. And they only score a field goal and they got a safety. You know, you just don't do that. You don't. It was 18-21. We win, but we look terrible. It's unreal how bad we looked. And then I go and I listen to everybody, and they're like, "Oh, well, Jalen Hurts did good. He got 200 yards throwing. He only had 50 yards by halftime. In the third quarter, he's got 50 yards. That's it. He didn't do good. Did not do good at all. But everybody wants to say he did good, so because he padded the stats. But can't blame it all on Jalen Hurts. I know it sounds like I am. It's really Nick Sirianni that he's putting him in the wrong positions. Your defensive coordinator, I'm really upset what he said, saying he don't have a game plan. Fletcher Cox is like, what the hell? I don't even know what he wants me to do. You have that guy. And Fletcher Cox is like, I don't know what he wants me to do. Am I just supposed to be blocking? Am I supposed to just take on the double team? Am I supposed to put the double team on to somebody else so I can get to the quarterback? You could put anybody else on the Eagles. And I'll tell you why. They couldn't be able to do what Fletcher Cox is doing right now. Because the defensive coordinator is not putting people in the right positions. Coaches are too young, I think, and they're your problems. I think you have too much youngness. The young guys are not ready yet. The young coaches are not ready yet. I mean, is Nick Sirianni going to be one and done with the Eagles? I don't know. I mean, as of right now, I would get rid of him. As of right now, I get rid of everybody. I mean, it's horrible what you're watching. Just horrible. Yes, we won. The defense saved our asses. At least we got a win, and we're 2-3. Now we have to go play Tampa Bay. We have to play the Raiders. You punt the ball 5 times without scoring against Tampa Bay or the Raiders. I believe you lose that game. I just hope they have a better game plan Thursday night against Tampa Bay. I don't see it. But sorry for the little rant, guys. I am a little upset, but I'm just tired of people getting babyfied. Let me know what you guys think. Is it me? Am I a little out of control here? And Jalen Hurts is better than I think he is? Is Nick Sirianni better than I think he is? Let me know what you guys think. I don't think they're that good. I think the Eagles need a lot of help. All right, guys, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the rebound.